Hello everyone, welcome, and today I want to discuss a very sensitive topic, right? And that is, are all Freemasons the same? Now I know that title may seem, boring to some, but many people, this is a very big topic. Are all Freemasons the same? And I make this video because this happened twice. A while ago, somebody asked me personally, you know, do all of you have the same views? Do all of you think the same things, right? Do all of you believe the same thing, personally? Then it was asked years later, a little more recent, in a comment online. You know, there's so many Freemasons around the world. Do all of you believe? Do all of you have like your own personal beliefs outside of Freemasonry, right? You have things that we Freemasons we adhere to, we follow, and then you also have beliefs outside of Freemasonry. And it was asked, do we believe everything 100%, right? And I'm going to speak for myself. Me being a Freemason, I'm going to speak for myself. The answer for me personally is no. I don't believe, and I know for a fact, that we as Freemasons don't believe we're not all the same. We're not all the same. Everyone has their own personal views about how they feel about Freemasonry, and just about their own personal views just as an individual. Because that's what people seem to misunderstand. When people think about Freemasonry, they think about everybody has the exact same thoughts. Like there are no individual thoughts. There are no individual thoughts that go through people's mind. There are no individual people. Everybody just one, and there's no room for individual thought, when that could be furthest from the truth. In fact, having individual thoughts is really what makes Freemasonry so special. Is that people who have individual thoughts come together, right, in one group. But you never lose your individuality. You maintain your individuality. In fact, it is encouraged that you have your individual thoughts, right? And I said, the answer is no. We're all individuals coming together as a group, right? But we keep, like, for me, my thoughts are very much individual. I have my own personal thoughts about things, and it's not like, well, if I agree with something and a brother of mine agrees with something else, that we have to agree on it together. No, that's not true. If I have a idea, or if I have a thought about a perception of mine, just because myself and another Freemason, we both Freemasons, yes, but that does not mean that I have to totally agree with what that person says or thinks. No. Not true at all. In fact, I made it very clear about how I feel on certain things, even with another Freemason. And it could be about just our own individual thoughts, our own ideas, or it could be about Freemasonry itself. There are things that I agree with and the things that I don't agree with. And I have no problem making it known amongst my brothers. No problem at all. If they would ask what I feel about such and such, or a particular subject, I would just give my thoughts on it. And that's it. You don't have to agree. We're not all the same. We all don't think the same. We all don't share totally the same beliefs. We all don't have the same thoughts when it comes to maybe certain political views. It happens. But the one thing about Freemasonry that's good is that is encouraged. That individuals with the individual thoughts and ideas and views and perspectives come together under the banner of brotherhood. Just like in any other group or any other family, you're not going to agree with your brother or your sister or your parents. You're not going to agree with that. You're not going to agree with your grandparents all the time. You're not going to agree with your cousins. You're not going to agree with your best friend. But that does not stop you from being together, especially when it counts. Because there have been times I disagree with my brother, my actual literal blood brother plenty of times, or my sister plenty of times. We disagree, but when it come down to it, I'm going to help my brother out. I'm going to help my sister out. See, we could be individuals and be together at the same time. That's the beauty of it. Individuals can still be together. And you just, only thing is you just make it known where you stand on certain things, where you won't be in agreement with on certain things, and make yourself known, and that's it. The same thing in Freemasonry. You can still be Freemasons, you can still be under brotherhood, but you can make it known, plain and simple, where you stand on things, where you say, I agree here, I don't agree here. Make it known. And once it is made known how you feel about certain things, you move on from there. But no, we are not all the same. We are not all the same. That's the beauty of it. We're not all the same, but you come together. You can agree to disagree, or you can say, you know what? I'm not going there. Then somebody asked me a while ago, are there other Freemasons that I just can't deal with at all? Like, are there people who are Freemasons? Yes, but they have done things that I just can't vibe with whatsoever. Like, we ain't cool with that. And the answer is, for me, yes. Yes. Prime example. President George Washington. We all know who George Washington is, right? We all know that he was also a Freemason. Right? True. All true. We also know that he owned slaves. That is also true. Now, as a Freemason, do I agree with that? No. Hell no, I don't agree with that. As a person, do I agree with that? No. I don't. To me, I would consider him a Freemason only in name. But as a black person, nah, I ain't rocking with that. You can keep all that. You can keep all that. Call me a Freemason all you want to. But you keep all that. That ain't just working with me. That's just how I feel, how I personally feel. Have I made that known? Yes, I made that plain known. To other Freemasons, yes, I made that known. I ain't rocking with that. I ain't rocking with him. And I ain't rocking with that. There are plenty other Freemasons that I could look to and really admire and call my brother. Plenty. I ain't got to stop at George Washington. There are plenty of brothers that I know of throughout history and recent that I could look to and admire. George Washington is not one of them. I don't. I mean, my history as a black man, I can't rock with that. Call him a Freemason all you want to. Yeah, he's a Freemason. That is true. Yes, he is a Freemason. But him being a slave owner, for me, him being a slave owner will not supersede him being a Freemason. I got other examples I could look to in admiration. There's plenty of Freemasons I could look to and say, you know what? That's a Freemason who I can consider a true brother. Yes, there are plenty. George Washington is low on my list. He ain't even on my list. So, can I say that with a straight face? Yes, and stand on it. And like I said, I've made it known plenty of times to many brothers who are Freemasons, who are much older than I am, and who are around my age, and I will say it again and again. I don't rock with that. I don't rock with him for that. And I'm not going to look past that part just to say, oh, he's a brother. No. I'm not going to look past that part of history that is a part of my history and just bypass all that just to say he's a brother, he's a Freemason. No, I'm not. So, are all Freemasons the same? No, we are not. You know, I may just be one of the few Freemasons who are bold enough to say these things. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But we're not all the same. We have our own thoughts. We have our own beliefs. We have our own ideas as individual human beings. So, no, we're not all the same. Now, I understand it's human nature. It's human nature to take a group of people who share similar ideas and put them together. It's natural to do that. You know, if you see one person who looks like this person, or you know, you tend to put them all together. That's natural. It's a natural thing to do. Humans, we compartmentalize. We take similarities and we put them all together and say everybody with this similarity is a part of this group, even if those people didn't even agree to it. Once you find a group of people with similarities, you automatically put them in that group to make it easier for you to identify. I understand that, but logically you would say, obviously, not all people in this group share 100% the same ideas. That's logical will tell you that you know, it can't be every single one of you agree with every single thing in this particular area. We know it's not true. So I understand the natural inclination for people to group, you know, people, places, and things together. It's natural, but we are not all the same. We are not all the same. So just keep that in mind. I know I might have somebody in the comment section still, you know, do a generalization. I understand that, but just understand we're not all the same. All right? Catch you all later. Peace.